going on, guys? Mike Shemer here with another Frugal Fitness home gym workout for your arms, biceps, triceps, forearms. You can just use bands at home, dumbbells, and it's just a quick workout that gets you a pump. It gets you some muscle gains, and very simple. You don't have to use heavy weights or heavy resistance bands. Um, so for biceps. Bi means two, so two heads of the bicep, long head and the short head. Triceps, obviously three. So there's three heads of the tricep, one down here, one up here, maybe like one back there. You get the idea. Do different grips to work those muscles. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna do kind of some variations of tricep extensions here with the bands. So I'm going to start here, extend and squeeze. My elbows kind of don't move, okay? So just extend right there, flex the muscle at the bottom. You can do full range of motion. It depends. If you're doing heavier weight, then you might not want to put that much stress on the elbow joint. I've had issues in the past with elbows from pretty much doing grips that hurt that joint, or using too much weight, for years. So, like heavy skull crushers, heavy dips, weighted dips, all crazy stuff. So now I take it easy. So I'm just warming up right now. Now I'm going to do some bicep curls. Elbows at my side, palms up first. So nice and controlled, so I'm not swinging the weights like I would if I was, lifting 50s or something. So again, I'm going for functional strength, some endurance, a little muscle. I'm not lifting heavy weights, obviously. Now I'm going to switch to hammer curls. That's going to get the short head of the biceps along with the forearms as well. So you got to do, if you want big arms, you have to do more than bicep curl. You have to do the hammer curls big time. You got to do triceps. The triceps are a big part of arm size. The short head of the bicep really makes a difference. So now I'm going to do some different tries. I can't really show you in the frame, so I would use these handles and do palms down. I can show you here. So I'm extending back. My palms are down instead of facing each other. That's the difference, okay? So I'm getting a good burn. Normally I would be further back for more resistance, of course. But I'll just show you here. I'll keep my hands down because this is easy resistance-wise. So extend back. Same thing. You're just isolating the tricep muscles by not moving your elbows, keeping them in a fixed position. You get a good burn, trust me, if you're doing it right. You can also do some hammer curls with these bands. So up nice and tall, pull. You just kind of have to angle yourself based on your setup, okay? So this, normally I wouldn't do this kind of technique, but this is how the bands are set up. It's all about, the angle, how you're working your muscles, okay? There we go. Now you can do kind of some close grip bicep curls, kind of mimicking preacher curls. So you kind of isolate and stretch the long head of the biceps. And then you can do close grip hammer curls as well, a little closer. Nothing extreme, like I used to do them like this, or plate curls. That's a little crazy, but you can do them a little narrower, more like shoulder width apart, as opposed to out here, especially if you got big lats. That doesn't make any sense. So you gotta do them in line with your shoulders mostly. Alright, so now There's a couple other tricep variations I do, but now I'm going to do the forearms. I'm going to show you those. And people don't do these. They think they're a waste of time, except for maybe some pro bodybuilders on gear. But I do them. I've been doing these for 20 years, maybe more. So you can do this at the end of a bench, off your knees, whatever. Just curl. All you're doing is curling and squeezing. You get a good burn. So use light weights for this. And you're just working your forearm muscles, the front of them, so you can get some extra blood flow to the area. You can actually get your veins to pop. And I'm not joking, it actually works. Especially I do this at the end of my workout. I'm just showing you now. So I switch off between that and even lighter forearm extensions. So now I'm working the top of my forearms, okay? Kind of just like for hammer curls. So I'm not neglecting any muscle groups. You can even do parallel ones like this. Very small range of motion, especially if you have bad wrists like me. So I don't do a lot of these because, you know, my job is basically typing, you know, and I have to clean the house. I gotta take care of the kids, whatever. So I can't have injured wrists. So I keep these light. If it hurts my wrists, I don't, you know, I don't try and push myself too much. But then I do 3 sets in a row of each right after another, okay? So you get a good pump, good blood flow. And I'm being honest, you can tell the difference in my forearm vascularity, whether I do these or whether I don't, because I don't lift super heavy weights like I used to. I don't build up that grip strength like I used to with heavy deadlifts, heavy rows, heavy shrugs, pull-ups, chin-ups, whatever. So I'm not working those forearms as much. But here, I mean, you can get, I'll show you. You can get a good pump. Do regular biceps. Hammer biceps, so you can see a little short head. You see a little vascularity. Tricep. You can do this right here. See, kind of can show the back of your arm, and it's not showing up much, but if I did more exercises, you would see more veins popping out here. You might even see a couple veins here and here. But my body fat is much higher than it should be right now. You know, and that's a work in progress. So now I would get my Live Good protein shake or my Live Good amino acids. So I'm going to go upstairs and do that because I didn't bring them down. But, you know, do 3 to 5 sets of each thing. Probably more for triceps, but maybe like 3 sets of regular curls, 3 sets of hammer curls, 3 sets of wrist curls reverse, maybe 2 sets of palms facing each other of the tricep extensions, 3 sets of palms down extensions. You can do tricep dips off this bench here. I'll show you real quick. Lower down, squeeze the triceps at the top. You can do one leg. You can have your legs really far out. You can put your legs on something to add more resistance to your body weight. I used to put a 45-pound plate on my waist. I used to do dips with an 80-pound dumbbell between my feet, or a chain belt with 2 45-pound plates. That was probably the most I did back in my crazy days. So try out these exercises. They will work, I promise. Been doing them for 20-something years, and they don't cost any money, really, basically. So keep watching my Frugal Fitness videos. Make sure you live good. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what works for you for biceps and triceps. And make sure to live good, okay, guys? Talk to you soon.